Hey guys, it's Red Nomster, and today I am here in the invisible maze. Now as you can see, or as you can't see I suppose, the maze is right behind us in the white floor. There is also a checker flag or a finish line way at the end, and a chest, ting, right above my head, and that will have the loot for us, basically, when we get there through the invisible maze. Now, if you may have guessed already, this uses the same exact concept as my previous video, the invisible 2x2 door in Survival Minecraft. I'll share that in the description if you want to check it out if you haven't seen it. But essentially, I wanted to go on a bigger scale, use it for something different than a door, a little bit less practical in this sense, of course, but it is also completely reprogrammable too, which is the thing I wanted to go for here. So basically, we have this white floor, and we have a maze within it, and you can make your own maze within it if you just get rid of the white floor and then put it back, basically. So here we go. Let's try to get through the maze, I suppose. Let's start over here. Nope, can't get through. Just gonna tease it a lot. Oh, there we go. This way? Going this way. Oh, I'm almost there. Nope, never mind. Okay, can we go this way? We get pushed back. It's like an invisible force field in this sense. So we keep going. Got all the way over here. Nope, stopped. Yes? Yes? No? No? Beautiful? Am I getting there? I'm there! Aww. Okay, so before I show how to reprogram and stuff like that and showing how it actually works, if you don't know, basically if you hit F3B we can see hitboxes, and as you can see, there's quite a bit. I probably should have made it out of a floor that isn't white so you can see a little bit better, but as you can see, there's completely dead ends right here. If we try to walk this way, we'll be stopped by the hitboxes of these villager golems that are underground slightly. And then over here as well, so the only path to go through is right here, and if we go through here, and I go up here, this is where I went the first time I got stuck, and we have to go all the way around this corner, or else we get stuck. If we try to go back, we can't because the hitboxes are in the way. Try to go over here, stuck, and then the path then leads to right here, and then we get all the way through it. Same thing vice versa. So what we have is essentially a bunch of capsules right here with villager golems inside of them, and each capsule has 2 villager golems actually, just to increase the amount of hitbox that stops it. As you can see, I can't go through here because of it, and if there's one iron golem, I might be able to walk through it very easily. But there are basically, I think it's 6x7, so that's 42 capsules, and then there are twice as many villager golems as capsules because there's 2 in each, which means there is 84 villager golems, meaning that's a lot of entities. So that's the reason why this isn't practical. Basically, if you have like a chicken farm, this could basically replace the entities in that, I suppose. But you probably need an iron golem to fill that these slots anyways, or a iron farm, there we go, to fill this anyways because there's so many villager golems used, just to make it a little bit more seamless. But as you can see right here, the lower down villager golems, the ones that aren't pushed up, are the path. So if I follow this little path right here, that's the dead end. As you can see, the villager golems are all surrounding this lower one, and then if we come over here, we then have this pathway that leads to where the chest is. And essentially that's how the maze function actually works. Getting them one block beside each other is very hard considering their hitboxes are rather large, and making them close enough so that their hitboxes block each other. Like if I try to walk through between these guys, it still blocks me. That was very difficult as well. Basically, I had to use the new function in 1.9, and other than just the hitboxes, which is trap doors not needing to be supported by blocks. It's the only block that is this shape that allows this to happen. So this is actually not possible before the mob collision anyways, so I think it's pretty cool. It's rather new in my opinion. But if I come over here, I can show you how to reprogram it. And what we have here is basically just a red floor, and this is what we stand on while we reprogram the machine in survival supposedly, and then we have this little gate of logic right here. Now, each dispenser down here with a button on it leads to a different capsule, and they're all vertically, it's basically 1 by 1 by like 8 or something, I guess, if you want to count the trapdoors up there. But essentially each one is separate. So if I go ahead and hit this button, that villager golem will then go up. If I hit it again, it will then come back down. It's that simple. So that's the way you can choose where your maze is. Now, of course, if we want to follow the maze, this is how we tell. Basically, the water inside of these dispensers, which also act as a bud switch to make a monostable circuit for this piston right here. As you can see, that slime block is stuck up there, but if we pull it down with this dispenser, it gets sucked down, and then if we hit it again, the water then buds this piston and then gives a monostable circuit, which is very compacting in a sense, where it means that I don't have to use levers and stuff like that, which allows you to see the water and stuff. So as you can see, the blue is bad, that means you can't walk through it, and the clear is good. So as we can see here, we can walk through here, can't go right, we can go left, we can't go forward, so we come through here, and we keep following where the water isn't, and we can either go that way, but it leads to water in the end, which is where an iron golem is pushed up, and then we can come this way, And as you can see, we eventually get to the end of the maze, which is right here. And as you can see, the only end of the maze is this white block right here. Now, of course, you can completely redesign the maze like that by completely removing the height of these villager golems and then replacing them with different ones, trying to make a different line going through, or different, dead ends and stuff like that. But as you can see, that wall over there is slabby and this wall isn't. Basically, what we have to do is get rid of these slabs, and we do that by pushing these down and then pushing the head. That's the only way you can get these slabs into the head of these guys. So you'd have to break the slabs or just save the map and make a separate world save where they're there again. It's still survival friendly, it's just a very big hassle, but it's the only way I can think of making these villager golems having a block in their head. I tried pushing blocks all the way that way and then once like that, same tick while pushing them up, but it just didn't work. I tried for a very long time and it didn't work, so what I have here basically is just a thing that once you hit the lever starts pushing the blocks in, and very loud of course. And as you can see, the floor is now completely flat and seamless, and if we try to walk through, of course, we will find these villager golems surrounding us, and then we have to find the path within this, which is somewhere around here, maybe? Like this, I think, if I memorize it. As you can see, I'm blocked again, and things of that nature when we get back to the chest. Now, that's pretty much all you have to do for the entire thing, but like I said, if you want to restart it, you'd have to save a separate world save where the floor is not there and reload it, or you can come by and break all these, but that's very difficult as well because their hitboxes are in the way. As you can see, if I try to break this one, I can't. It won't hurt the villager golem, but I can't break it because his hitbox is in the way, so I have to find the edge or something where he might not be, which is like right there, and that's very tedious. So I would just recommend doing a separate world save, and considering this would be on a server, you're just playing with like somebody or something like that just to show it off, it's not too big of a deal if you just use like house rules like that. But that's all I really have for this video, guys, so if you want to check it out, a world download will be in the description, and of course leave a like if you like the concept. It shows your support, and subscribe if you're new here, it helps out a lot, and I will see you in the next video.